welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a eye look using the Carnival palette by Stacey Marie MUA. Again, I absolutely love it. And I'm also have the Genevieve lipstick, so I'm going to be talking about that a little bit later. So yeah, if you want to see this look, please keep watching. If you are new to this channel, please click subscribe. So yeah, thanks. So yeah, if you want to see this look, then please stay tuned. Okay, so I've done my brows using the Zoeva brow palette, which looks like this, and then I'm going into a mixture between the Collection 2000 Fair Concealer and the P. Louise base in the shade Rumour. I should have a lighter one technically, but this is the one I got before all the other shades come out, so I'm going to go in and do this and really carve out my brow to make it really neat like this one. So I'll zoom in and show you. I'm also taking this base all over the lid, so I've put it on the back of my hand as you can see, and I'm just using a brush and applying it straight over the lid. I'm going really finely into the brow to try and get it as straight as possible. And then I go in and blend all this out, and then I will go into the patting motion that P. Louise talks about. I don't set the base, so I'm going in and using the patting motion, which kind of sets it, but it's left as like a tacky kind of base, and that's what you want for the colour and pigment to stick. I'm also going to take a little bit and I go under here. What you want to do is use that patting motion if there's any creases sort of while you're working, because obviously you're opening your eye like multiple times. You will just go back in, so later on when I go to do the under eye, here will be creased, but what I want to do is open the eye and just pat it out. This is basically what P. Louise talks about and like teaches, so that is exactly what I do. And yeah, you can do online courses with her as well, or like download tutorials, and they're really useful to use. That's what I've done a couple of times. I think they're like £4 or £5. Some are slightly more, I think, depends how detailed they are, I guess. And that's how she teaches. So I'm going in and just patting out them creases, but like I say, if it starts to crease, I've like learnt from them videos that if it creases, just pat it out and then go in with the colour. So I'm going to be using the Stacey MUA palette today, which is this, which I absolutely love. Let me zoom out. So you have all these bright shades. I did a tutorial and a swatch video, so I will link that below if you want to go and watch it. So today I'm using the colours Liquor. I'm using a little bit of this colour called Wasted, and this bright orange. Obviously we're blending it all down. Also for the highlight on the brow bone and in the inner corner, I'm using the shade Pink Me, which looks like this white shade, but it's like an iridescent pink, and it is beautiful. That's what I've got in the corner. So let's zoom in and start the look, but obviously if I've got any creases, we go in and pat that down. So I'm going to just pat that down. As you can see, I had creases there. Don't freak out, literally just work it into the eye, and try not to, I like to try not to open my eye too much until I've got them first products on, to kind of set the base, because you're using the powder to set the base. It's all P. Louise, like how she does it. So I'm going in with a bit of liquor and Wasted, and liqueur, and I'm using a Zoeva 227 Luxe Soft Definer brush, and I'm just going to work this colour into the crease, going just above the crease slightly. So I'm packing on kind of between the lid and that crease, kind of on the crease like so, and then I'm really lightly going to start buffing this out and like hazing the edge. I don't even know if that's like a right word, but it like makes it go hazy rather than like a dead straight line. And I'm going to go back in with some of this liqueur colour and apply that. Okay, so obviously these brushes I've used for this eye, so obviously the colour may come out more intense straight away because of that. So I'm going in the colour called Lit, which is this bright orange, and I'm using another brush. This is, I'm not sure, I think it's just from Amazon, and I'm really lightly going around the edge with this shade. Now this Lit colour is very, very bright because you're mixing it and blending it in with a purple that's dark. Is not as vibrant because you're blending it in with a dark shade, so it tones it down a little bit, which is actually quite nice. So I'm just really lightly blending that into there. And then I'm actually going to go in with, I forgot that I used this colour, I went in with the shade Foolish, which is kind of like a salmony pink, which is this shade here, and I'm just going to really lightly blend that on the top of Lit, and just so it's got like a good blend colour. So I'm going back into the orange. And then we've got like a really good like transition blend now. Then back into that Foolish shade. And then I'm going back in with the brush and I'm going into that shade Liquor, sorry. I don't know. Liqueur. I guess people say it differently. So I'm doing like a back and forth motion into that crease. And then really lightening up the brush onto up here. So I'm lightening my touch so that it's not as bold, but kind of blends quite nicely in. I'm then going to go into the shade Wasted, which is that bright purple, and I'm just going to blend that in to just make it a little bit more purpley. We are taking this brush again, which is obviously the very dark one, and it's very, very big. I'm going to go under the eye. Like I said, it is creased, so I'm going in and patting out that base, or you can even like just work it around, make sure it's all in. And then I'm going to go into that dark Liqueur colour and a bit of Wasted, and I'm going to bring it into here. It doesn't matter if it goes down your cheek because we can wipe that off. So I'm going straight into that dark shade and I'm bringing it right round under the lash. Like so. I'm then going to go into that brush that I used for the orange. So I'm going into the colour Lit, which is that bright orange. And I'm just going to blend in like I did exactly on the top. I'm going to do the same on the bottom. And this is when you want to then go back in with the dark and you can blend this corner, so you can make this corner like a really good shape. Blend, not shape, what am I talking about? Edge, so like so. I'm then going to go back in with my Liqueur brush and the colour Wasted and just blend a little bit into this colour just to kind of make it a little bit more bold before we put the lashes on. Flat motion. So this shade here is called Pink Me, like I said, and I'm just literally swiping the brush, and as you can see it is like an iridescent shade. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this colour, which is the blend, but we will reapply it. So I'm just gonna, as you can see, can you see that already? This shade here, it is like quite reflective. Nice kind of pink vibe to it. I also have used it as a little bit of a highlight. I'm just kind of packing that on. And then once we've done, so we've done up here, and what I'm doing is I'm going back in with one of my kind of clean brushes and just blending that little bit, so you've still got it really, really focused on this edge where it's really illuminated. And then we're going to go in and apply the lashes. These are Tatti Lashes and Mmmmitchell, so they are really, really big, really thick and really, really fluffy. They are literally my favourite lashes. I think they look amazing on. They're really dramatic. If you don't like thick lashes, you're probably not going to like these ones because they are mega, mega thick. but they're beautiful, and I'm just applying them with the Tatti Lash glue. So I'm going to go in and do that, put mascara on the bottom lash, and then I'll be back and show you the finished look. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on my lips. I think I might do something bold, so I'll catch you in 2 seconds. Okay, so I've used that shimmer shade that I used on the inner corners on the highlight, which looks amazing. I'm then going to go in with this Rimmel matte natural bronzer, which I absolutely am loving at the moment, and I'm just going to apply this as a bronzer, which it is quite dark, but I think it's a really nice shade, and I love that it's matte as well. With the MAC Whirl lip liner, and then I'm going to go in with the Genevieve lipstick, which I love, by the way. I'm obsessed with. I've been wearing it I think every day, or I have not used another colour. Actually no, that's a lie, I used red, but I've been using this every single day. Like, I've loved it. It's so good. It's the perfect nude. So I'm going to go do this, and then yeah. That lip liner, my battery is dying. All my batteries are dying. So I'm then going to go in and apply this MAC Genevieve lipstick. Isn't that just the most insane shade like ever? So what I normally do is apply my lip liner, apply the lipstick, and then just go back in. I need to sharpen this. Back in with the lip liner just to make it a little bit darker. Finished look, obviously it is very bold. It's quite a festival-y type look. Festival-y, is that a word? I don't know. Anyway, I really hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will list all the products below. This is the Genevieve lipstick, like I just mentioned, and the Stacey Marie MUA Carnival palette on the eyes. I've also used the LA Girl HD Pro Coverage Foundation, which I absolutely love, and I use it on a lot of clients as well, because I am now a makeup artist, which is crazy to say. So anyway, yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!